When you take 7 days to declare the presidential election, is that prompt?
Well, in the larger scheme of things, yeah.
In Brazil, the other day in Brazil, they held an election of about 500 million voters. How long did they take them to announce?
How long was it?
Less than an hour after the last ballot was cast. And the election stood, and they said, anybody who has any questions, I'll do that. They ran digital elections from 88. They've been running digital elections. They've hardly reached the judiciary to adjudicate at an electoral dispute. They go administratively and look at where the concern is. They have got a system that before election, they even invite hackers. They give a prize for hackers to hack it. And this hacking thing, look at Safaricom. In M-Pesa, has it ever been hacked? Why has it never been hacked? So people will come and say, when you do elections, they're going to be hacked, they're going to be whatever. Why has M-Pesa never been hacked? Yet it carries billions of shillings on that platform.
Do we know?
It has never been hacked. It would be in the air.
Maybe there have been attempts.
Do we know?
There would be attempts, will always be there, but it has not been hacked. The Brazilian system, they even offer a prize for hackers to hack it. They never hack it.
For it to be tested.
Yeah, for it to be tested, yeah. So the technology is there, everything is there, but the political will is not there. The politicians want, and this is on both sides.
Yeah. All politicians
want a chance to tamper with the elections. And if you look at the Kriegler report, the verdict was that you Kenyans, your culture cannot allow you to have free and fair elections. You just need to have a system that prevents you from rigging. You need to be prevented from rigging.
Because it sounds as though there's a natural inclination to go towards that. And so what you need is something that will stop
you
that from happening.
Yeah, that from happening. And that's why a meditation, a real reflection on chapter 7 is important for this country. That's when we shall be able to manage how power is acquired and retained. And for me, when you see the judges complaining about the number of days, then they have not understood what the architecture in the place is. They need to go and maybe be given us a baseline tour of Brazil. And incidentally, Brazil, the elections are handled by the judiciary. Because the fellows were so...
It's the Electoral Commission.
Yeah, they choose the Electoral Commission, whatever they choose from the judiciary. And the one which came up with these digital elections. Because there used to be a big mess in that place. And from 1988, they cleaned up and have been running very, very good elections. And this technology then morphed up into places like India, which have developed results of quite a bit. Now, the mistake IBC does, IBC goes to France. When did France hold a digital election? Canada. When did the governor of Canada hold a digital election? You saw in the election before the last. One name came very prominent. Unfortunately for the late Musando. He came in very prominently. What level was Musando?
He was
a junior manager. Yeah. You go on the IBC, let us assume the Chebukati Commission. The amount of skills in the kind of IT that is required can fit well on the back of a postage stamp in big print. So you even need to make the law, even need to amend that law. We need to amend that law so that we require special skills in databases among the commissioners. Not just lawyers and whatever. We need people who understand IT to be among the commissioners. The law needs to provide for that.
But you politicians have made it that you're the ones who are going to appoint the commissioners.
Yes, and you're the ones who decide.
You do not want these things to happen.
Yes, let them decide, but let the requirement be that bring people who understand this and that. And I'm telling you, the moment it's required in law, they'll bring them.